Hello, this is me trying to implement a Lisp on .Net because that's the mainstream language I'm familiar with. And I'm gonna use JSON as the data thing, you know, as the code language. So to put it really in your face how data is code in Lisp, and that will be, let's see how far I get. I don't even know. Maybe I fail. Maybe it's hard. I didn't think about it yet. Okay, so my idea was I'm gonna call this Bobscheme. Yeah. Oops, Bobscheme. Yeah, Bobscheme. And I literally make a .NET project. Open up a writer. Or maybe I'll try one project. Yeah. Maybe I try for a while with emacs, but I already know that I will go to writer at least at some point. LSP mode, because that's implemented. Hello world, okay. Let's... yeah, I'm gonna make a project and I'm gonna say compile command, yeah. .NET run. Whoa, did this just take this long? What the hell? Oh yeah, that's the pain that I'll have to deal with. Okay, I'm gonna have this here. Okay, now I'm thinking. I'm making a scheme implementation. It needs to read some data, evaluate it. So I will need a reader. I have an evaluator. Printer somehow. This is sharp. Now it's sharp. Okay, the reader will read JSON. The evaluator will go through the JSON AST through the AST, and then yeah, it will do the metacircular evaluator thing. That is info. Where's my... Yes, this is what I'm going to do. This is SICP chapter 4, the evaluator. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna implement eval, and that checks if it's self-evaluating, for example, we just return the thing again, and so on. If it's a lambda, yeah, I can think about this. I didn't yet think about it. And then importantly, you need a few special forms like if and then importantly, the important part in this metacircular evaluator is that if you have a function call, you're calling apply. That will evaluate all the arguments first in the most straightforward implementation, and apply will call eval again. If it's primitive, and else if it's compound, it will eval the body inside the with the new environment. It will extend the environment and then eval a body. So that's the evaluator. I'm gonna, in the simplest case, I'm gonna take the arguments from the, I'm gonna take a file as argument, read it, and then evaluate it and print it. So JSON LINQ. This here is the .NET canonical JSON reader or JSON library. Oh, LSP reloads solution. Sounds great. Okay, I'm gonna copy what ChatGPT said. args. What is args? Args is just defined implicitly like this. Whoa, does this work? Should say no file not found or something. Missing JSON, yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna make the first hello program. It's a JSON file. And here I'm gonna, yeah, I was already thinking about this, how unfortunately I need to get around the fact somehow that JSON has only strings. So in Lisp we would usually say hello, that would be a string atom, hello, so that would evaluate to itself, which would say hello. Otherwise, if I don't put strings, I would say foo, for example, which would be the symbol foo, which would not self-evaluate. It would evaluate by being looked up in the environment. So we would check if foo is defined, if the symbol foo has a value, in other words. So that would be the value of foo. JSON doesn't have comments. I can still make comments. So this is quite a bit more natural, that just having text is the symbol. That's the same in Java and C# as well. As if you have something like this, that's sort of like a symbol, right? Like args, that's the symbol args. I'm not putting quotes there, but in JSON we don't have that. I cannot say foo. I cannot say. That's not a valid JSON, I think. If I would compile command .NET run, and now I'm passing my hello program, I think JSON will just say this is not JSON. But something like this would be JSON. This should be JSON, right? That's an atomic. Oh, item is not an object string path. Okay, you can't just have a string in JSON. That's not valid JSON. I'm not sure if that is right. Maybe that's their interpretation of what JSON is supposed to be. Okay. Item is not an object. I guess there's a bug in this garbage here. JSON object, parse, toString. Not fails, load, parse. Trying to parse the string, load fails. That's JSON. Fuck. Maybe I don't know how JSON works. This is valid. It's hello world. Maybe I'm saying a J object and then it's not a J object. Or maybe JSON file is not a. I'm gonna print out what I say is JSON file. .NET run hello JSON. Console write line. So now I'm molding the program and then I'm looking at what it's doing. Hello JSON, sounds good to me. And JSON content. It's this, hello world. Start array. The .NET program expects a JSON object, but it receives an array. Oh man, seriously. Can't I Newtonsoft JSON? Isn't there like JSON convert, parse, serialize? Isn't there deserialize? JToken parse. If token type is object. Okay, maybe I read it as a JToken then. if I'm gonna handle it as an object and then I pass objects around, this is not valid syntax. Null so this null type. I'm gonna enable disable this maybe. Nullable disable. Here. Oh. LSP mode. Is it? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna print a token. Oh, I wonder if I get like a printed object now. At least it prints. At least it prints in some useful way. Read all text, yeah. Is there like LSP format or something? Oh. Cool. Okay, I'm already reading, so yeah, maybe the reader just returns a J token. Oh shit, the reader should return an AST, preferably. It's an object array. So if I look at an AST, then sometimes I see arrays, sometimes I see objects, and sometimes I see primitives. Okay, well that's fine for me. I mean, that's Bobscheme, you know. Like, I'm just gonna say J token. Okay, this is the function called read. Do I need to? How do I? Yes. Okay. It takes string that is gonna call this expression, and this is my read function. Should I? Yeah, this is the first implementation. That's fine. Okay. So then I have a function called print. It takes in maybe I should. I feel like I should probably have a class called AST node or something, and these kinds of things. Because print J token, you know. I just say object. Okay, print for now only has one implementation like this. Okay, so I have read print, and now the meat of Bobscheme, the Bobscheme implementation. That is the function called eval, which I will now build up like one by one. I wonder how I can make a hello world. Yes, this takes, for now, J token. I just mix around with the abstraction layers. This probably should like be AST or expression. I should maybe have an expression class or something. Because eval shouldn't deal with this low level of J token. But I don't care for the moment. I just want to have a Bobscheme. I think it's good. It's good enough for Bobscheme, probably. And eval will make some analysis like this now. Like in the SICP implementation. So I'm after this for the moment, if it's self-evaluating. So yeah, I think this makes sense. I'm gonna make functions like this in .NET. Is self-evaluating. This takes a J token object. Yeah. Okay, if it's an an object. It means that you are inlining an object in the Bobscheme data structure, that is, or a code structure. I would think that is valid Bobscheme code. So I could say something like print maybe, and then you just inline an object. I think that's cool. Wouldn't it be? It would be sick to recursively evaluate, so that you could. Yeah, objects. This would be cool if objects would recursively evaluate for sure. So I'm gonna, for the moment, say object is not self-evaluating, because I will need to. I will want to walk the AST. I call this AST. I guess I don't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. Array is also not self-evaluating. And as this is hopefully, I'm gonna trust ChatGPT here. This is a primitive, and a primitive means for me it's self-evaluating. So I'm gonna make some if is self-evaluating. In that case, you're done. Okay. Else I'm gonna say error, right line in unknown expression type. Can I? This I can test that. Okay, so this array of hello world, for example, should be unknown. Whoa, does this really take this long? What the fuck? Not all code paths return a value here. Eval should return an object. So I forgot that Dotnet takes this long to compile an empty project. It's really strange, I think. Like, even in an empty thing, you can't even think instant. It's a strange set of limitations that people impose themselves. Okay, but here I will have now a hello world program. Oh wait, I'm not. I say right line token. Okay. I should say output or values when I eval. Is there some special thing? Token, and then I'm gonna. Oh wait, I need to call my read function. Yeah. JSON read all text. Yeah. Then I'm gonna say AST read that JSON. Then I'm gonna say eval the AST, and then I'm gonna say print the value, and it's the end of the program. And now it's printing hello. So this is hello world in Bobscheme. Kind of satisfying. This is already the Lisp magic happening actually. This hello world program is just saying the string here. So so far really good Lisp implementation. And maybe I already I'm gonna make a REPL already, because I want to have the magic. Maybe I want to have instantly the magic. Okay, so here comes the core of why Lisp is amazing, and it is that we go one level higher in what we are programming. That is, we make a program that asks us back what is the next thing that your program should be, and then you say the next thing that the program should be is this, and then the program builds itself up, and it doesn't stop. It's continuously running and then asking you for what you want to be, what you want next. And if you think about this is really like having a conversation with a person. So this is what I'm gonna do now. The REPL read eval print loop is, in a way, I think, maybe a simulation of a conversation. And that is on a higher level than C and Java and C++ and .NET are expressing how programs are. Like with Lisp we can, yeah, we just have this conversation thing. I'm gonna just do it. So there's, I'm gonna call this REPL. Yes. The REPL asks you for the next text, but I'm gonna just assume you say a file, I think. You say a file? No. Usually you would say text, but I wonder about the user experience of, well, yeah, I'm gonna first build the most basic, straightforward thing. That would be that there's input, and input is read. How do I read line? Yeah, let's see if this works. I'm gonna try to print the input and say REPL. No, it's reading a line, okay. Foo. And then I have some, how did I believe I have some function defined to send enter, but maybe not in compilation, maybe not in comment mode or something. So I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna, well, in a terminal, yeah, terminal should be good, I'm gonna say .NET run without an argument. Yeah, no, it's, yeah, maybe you should see. Yes, I need a prompt. Usually that is something like user. That is like, this is the core of what I was alluding to with the conversation. It's saying, what is the user saying? What is the user saying? The user is saying foo, so it should say foo. Print foo. Why does this print twice? So it prints. I'm not sure why it prints it twice. Because yes, it's just an artifact of our async shell command, and this terminal renders. I'm thinking this one is the one I said, and this one is what the system said. Yeah. So user, but really maybe that should be. Maybe this is one of the things that is confusing about Lisp. Like, what is user? Maybe you don't realize user means it's a person sitting in front of a computer and interacting with a computer on a terminal. That's the user of the system. At least it's my interpretation. You also, like, you write a language and then you have a user of the language. That's like an important concept in Lisp, that there's a language and the user is the programmer in that case. It's who's the user, what is the program, what is the user kind of thing. There's like separations and fluid dynamic non-separations there as well, and you write the program in user space, but user space is where the program exists, or where your code is or something. And then of course you have like an end user or something, like your user, that is the person interacting with your program then, or whatever. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna say here a few different kinds of what is my purpose. I'm gonna be a bit cute. So to get rid of this user confusion, maybe. That's not. Oh man, that's not. What do I say? How do I make an array in .NET and in C#? I mean, into array. Oops, no. I'm in C#. Oh, sometimes I wish I would have a button to skip to the next sentence or something. I wonder if that's something I can do in some way. I could kill it and then give it the current prompt and say, skip, make this shorter and skip to somewhere, something, just with the prompt. Kill the current thing and then send a new prompt saying, this is the current context and the user wants to The user wants you to be quicker or something. No. User, what next? What is my purpose? Say the next piece of the program. Okay, so now I have a few that maybe you start having a sense of, hey, this program is talking to me. Random. I want a random element. Okay. In foo, yeah, enclosure, we have a really nice, awesome rundenv core library. I'm gonna, yeah, that includes things like this. Rundenv, map rundenv, I guess, range 10, map, rundenv. So now I'm getting 10 random numbers. Yeah, rundenv, isn't it a useful function to have? Sometimes I want that. How does this work? IEnumerable. Oh, I think this needs to be generic. Okay, now I'm gonna try this. New random. Yeah, it will always be so it will always be the same, won't it? Seed. I think I also need a seed. I need no, give me system.time. So now I will say run my program. What is my purpose? And there's I need the space here. So we're not yet talking about yeah, we can't really answer what is my purpose in a human way, but we take one step further, and at least the program is asking us already, right? Like, you can't get from here to there without having a simple version of what it all is. The next piece of the program is hello. Yes. Foo. Why is it? It's always foo. What the fuck? Maybe I fucked up with this. 2 Unix times. Seed. New random. Fucking hell. Isn't it every time you right line random images? Fuck. It doesn't work like I believe it's supposed to work. I thought it's gonna call run in. Oh, maybe I didn't save the file, I'm not sure. Oh, 2, yeah. 2, that's good. 3, okay. Save 2. Say the next piece. What next? Okay, good. Okay, read, print, eval. Right now is a bit lame. But this is sort of like, this is actually already, in a way, already the hello world. This is Lisp. This is a Lisp program. Only that right now it only does self-evaluating. Numbers also work. Okay, it already does self-evaluating pieces of code. Nice. So, what would be the next